right, it is 5:30. We will get this regular city council meeting of the City of International Falls to order. Just to let everyone know that's listening, we may have some sound or some disorders just because we're using a different recording device tonight. In the event that that's the case, we apologize in advance. Our first item on the agenda is the Pledge of Allegiance. If everyone could just join me. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Note that all members of the council are present. First item on the agenda is to approve the agenda. To the best of my knowledge, we don't have any additions or deletions at this time. Chair would entertain a motion to accept the agenda as written.
We'll make that motion.
We have a motion by Councillor Holden. We have a second from Councillor Buller. Any discussion? Hearing none, call the question.
Aye. Aye.
Aye. Aye. I'll vote yes. Motion carries 5-0. Next, we go to the minutes of Monday, October 3rd, regular city council meeting. Chair would entertain a motion to approve those minutes.
So move.
We have a motion by Councillor Deitch. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Councillor Holden. Let's see.
We're working on it.
All right, we're going to continue working on that. We have a motion and a second to approve the agenda. Call the question.
Aye. Aye.
The agenda or the minutes?
Oh, I'm sorry, the minutes.
Minutes.
I apologize.
Abstain.
Aye.
And I'll vote yes. We have 4 for the motion and 1 abstention.
And at least hear that, right?
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. Might cause feedback or echo.
Find out.
How do I turn on that, or are we good now?
I'm still trying to figure out how to unmute on the phone. Sorry. Yeah, unmute that one.
Okay. How would I do that? Okay. All right. I don't think this is going to work.
Guess not.
All right, we'll go to the second set of minutes from Monday, October 10th. Chair would entertain a motion to approve the committee of the whole meeting minutes.
Move to approve.
We have a motion by Councillor Buller. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Councillor Holden. Discussion? Call the question?
Aye. 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 Aye.
And I'll vote yes. Motion carries 5-0. Next, we have the payments and claims. We'll go to that resolution. We have transfers to the 401 permanent improvement of $66,666.66. That's coming equally out of the 601 water and the 603 sewer in the amount of $33,333.33. We have money going to the 403 reserve for capital outlay, $25,760.42. That's coming from the 601 water, $19,136.17, and the 603 sewer in the amount of $6,624.25 for total transfers of $92,427.08. Accounts payable, International Falls claims of $753,392.40. Airport Commission claims of $7,506.80. And Library Board claims of $5,926.61. For a total of accounts payable of $766,825.81. Chair would entertain a motion to approve the resolution and the payments of claims.
So moved.
We have a motion from Councillor Kraus. Do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Councillor Buller. Discussion? Hearing none, call the question.
Aye. 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 Aye.
And I'll vote yes, motion carries 5-0. Next, we go to audience. Is there anyone in the audience that would like to bring anything forward? Hearing none, there will also be an opportunity at the end of the meeting. We'll go to the consent agenda. We do have one item on the consent agenda this evening, and it's an approval of the 2023 renewal of the Blue Cross Blue Shield Plan 653. Chair would entertain a motion to approve the consent agenda.
So moved.
We have a motion by Councillor Deitch. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a second by Councillor Holden. Any discussion? Call the question.
Aye. 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 Aye.
And I'll vote yes. Motion carries 5-0. Did you hang that up then?
I didn't hang up.
Okay.
They both do for the.
Well, they can't. If I turn on the sound on this, then it echoes over there.
Okay, Ben, so this is.
No, I don't have my. I have nothing on. Oh. Okay. That's why I was asking if you hung up the phone. All right. We'll go to new business. We have a mayoral proclamation declaring October 2022 Domestic Violence Awareness Month. Chair would entertain a motion to approve that proclamation.
So moved.
We have a motion by Councillor Kraus. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a second by Councillor Buller. Call the question.
Aye. 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 Aye.
I'll vote yes. Motion carries 5-0. Next, adopt a resolution authorizing the execution of Minnesota Department of Transportation Airport Improvement Grant, excluding land acquisition. It's the Minnesota Agreement number 105-1172, project number A3601-115. Chair would entertain a motion to approve that resolution.
So moved.
We have a motion by Councillor Buller. We have a second.
Second.
Second by Councillor Holden. Discussion? Hearing none, call the question.
Aye. 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 Aye.
And I'll vote yes, motion carries 5-0. Next, we have a committee of the whole recommendation. Consider soliciting a request for proposal for a citywide facility study. Chair would entertain a motion to move that forward.
I'll make that motion.
We have a motion by Councillor Holden. Do we have a second?
I'll second.
We have a second by Councillor Kraus. Discussion? Just some background for the folks that are listening or watch this later. One of the things that has come up with the city along with the county is our law enforcement center utilizes the county building. With that being said, they're making some changes. We've been asked if we want to partner with the county. We have approximately 30 days to make that decision. With that being said, we're also in a weird spot because we have a lot of facility needs as well. So we had a very long, lengthy discussion in the committee of the whole last Monday on what our needs are for facilities. Obviously, our law enforcement is going to be somewhere, whether it's going to be at the county, it's going to be somewhere else, but we have been assured through the Perrin Headland, the sheriff, that there's going to be a space for them available in the interim, but we do have to make a decision within a month of what we are going to do. With that being said, the bigger picture for International Falls is we need to have some space to put things. We're spread everywhere from the south side, east side, and west side of International Falls, and a vast majority of our stuff is right here at City Hall, but that doesn't mean that we don't need to get things more under one roof and maybe kind of look at consolidating so that if we were to do that, we could save money by utilizing and paying for one building or multiple buildings on the same property. With that being said, we're looking for a RFP so that we can kind of see what the needs of our departments are, what the needs, what we have available to us for land, and if we need to do anything at all. So that's what we're looking at here. There's going to be more information coming forward, but this is just something that's come up that has been lingering in the background for a long time, and we're just trying to figure out what we need to do to move forward the most economical way possible. So that's that, and I definitely opened the conversation to the city councils, because there was really good conversation about this at the committee of the whole. So we won't know anything more until we get an RFP, but with that being said, I open it up to the floor to the council if they want to speak on behalf of this. All right, we have a motion and a second. Call the question.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Aye.
And I'll vote yes, motion carries 5-0. Next, consider the low quotes for demolition services for the following properties. 1016 7th Street. The low bid is Travis Thompson, $11,900. The 1103 9th Street, Steve Boyum Construction, $7,400. And 817 6th Street, Travis Thompson has the low bid of $8,800. Chair would entertain a motion to approve one, if not all of these.
Motion to approve them all.
We have a motion to approve all from Councillor Deitch. Do we have a second?
Second.
We have a second by Councillor Holden. Discussion? And then these are the same system where we tear it down and then it goes back on their property taxes, correct?
That is correct. And these quotes were solicited. They were advertised and, mailed to contractors within the area as well as advertised within the area. It was open until 4 o'clock on the 13th of October, at which time myself, the fire marshal, and the building official opened those bids. We did have one of the contractors in the room and opened those bids, and as you can see, those are the results on the second page of your document. It outlines where all of them, all the bids came in, and we outlined the low quotes for you, low bids, excuse me. And so quotes, they are quotes, not bids, for you to consider this evening.
All right. We have a motion and a second. Please.
So one question, Betty. We talked about an incident that had been brought up to me about opening the bids.
Mm-hmm.
Is it possible to put it at the end of, or in this request for quotes, that they will be open at such and such a time, at such and such a place?
In the future, absolutely,
Yeah.
we can.
If we
Yep.
just include that in our quote, that way it'll eliminate any question that.
Yep, when they're
came
open.
to me, yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
All right. Any other discussion? Hearing none, call the question.
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Aye.
I'll vote yes, motion carries 5-0. Any other business to come before the council? Hearing none, we'll go to the reports of the administrator, attorney, and department heads. City administrator.
Thank you, Mayor and Council. Just that we are starting to work with the county on the upcoming election, and we will be doing healthcare facilities. With those, we bring ballots to the healthcare facilities. It's part of our duties and jobs. And also, I've been contacted by the county in regards to the special election in April. We will be needing to, East Ward is where that commissioner, will be, is their territory or for that commissioner. So we'll be working with them. It's not going to cost the city funds, but we'll be working with the county in connection with that election as well, helping, probably won't be as in detailed and as depth as a regular election, but we will be assisting in that election as well. So moving forward with those things.
Anything else?
Not right now.
Anybody have any questions for the city?
Are they going to appoint somebody in the interim?
I do not know that. I believe they are taking, I've seen, was it in January where the opens up for signing up for the
End of January.
end of January, there's a time period
To file for election?
to file for
Right,
that
but that
April.
seat's going to sit vacant for
6 months without representation before the election, right?
Can they appoint somebody before that?
I'm sure they can, if they wanted to.
You should. That's all I'm going to say.
Request that.
I guess the concern that I have is there's an election going on right now, and I realize that there's no way they meet any deadlines to go into the election right now. But as I understood the information that has been released is the reason they're having the election or the filing period in January is so that they can catch any snowbirds that may not know that the position is vacant. There's an election right now. We should be able to have a knowledge that that information is out, that someone has given up their seat. I mean, to have a city, not a city seat, but a county board seat that has half of its electorates are in the city of International Falls, not have representation for 6 months, seems to be a major concern for me, especially when we're talking about the ambulance, we're talking about sharing services such as the law enforcement center, and so many other projects that we have, like the Airport Commission, KEDA. I mean, not to have representation for a city, for city residents for 6 months seems to be a little excessive for me.
It'll be a year.
Well, from the time that he had...
It'll be a year.
Yep.
Without representation. It'll be a year.
So, I don't know if now that they've had a resolution move forward, there's anything we can really do except for just be slightly dismayed by it. But I think the timing of pushing it out is just not good for the position itself. But that's their board and a decision that they've made. So with that being said, we'll go to City Attorney. Do you have anything?
Yeah, Mr. Mayor, Council, trying to get things wrapped up for my pending retirement. Main focus has been on the criminal cases. Had court last Thursday with 69 criminal cases for the city. Have 2 more. Have a court date in November and then a court date in December, and also a trial date in November for some criminal cases where the defendants have requested a jury trial. So I'm trying to get as much of that wrapped up as possible. I'm talking with Chelsea and the Anderson firm. The plan is starting November 1st, any new criminal complaints and things, new cases, would be handled by Chelsea in her office. And my focus will just be cleaning up those that I have left. So the new ones that get started, rather than me start them and turn them over to Chelsea, I think would be better and would flow more smoothly if they just took them from the beginning. And so her workload will increase dramatically here in a couple of weeks. And then with regard to the multimodal potential project there, I just heard last week from the attorney for the company that's interested, and they've been tied up with a number of other projects and haven't responded. We've given them a draft proposal, and they've probably had that for over a month now, and they were going to get back to us with their input and the changes that they would like. And she apologized and said they've been tied up, but we should hear soon from them. So that would be probably the last big non-criminal thing that I'd be working on for the city. But hopefully we'll hear something from them soon. They still seem very interested and wanting to move forward. We're just waiting for their attorney to get us their counter proposal.
Okay. All right, any questions for the city attorney? All right, go to department heads. I see we have one in the room. All right. In your packet, you have your monthly police report and the fire rescue EMS monthly report for September. Reports to the mayor, council committees, boards, and commissions. Anybody have anything? I was out of town this afternoon, but as I was told, we had a fire this afternoon. Did everything go okay with that? And everyone?
As far as I know, the fire marshal briefed me and said that, things, obviously there was a structure fire inside and on the outside of the building, but it sounded like there was, everybody was safe and okay.
So this is probably the first structure fire that we've had in the city since we've updated our building code. So one of the things that has happened in the past is we didn't have the paperwork behind us to be able to have a building either fixed by the owners or to be demoed. And I just want to make sure that, since that was one of the major things that was causing issues for us to not be able to have things move forward in the past, that now that we've put that in place, that we are going through the process of making sure that the insurance is knowledgeable, and the homeowner is knowledgeable that it has to be fixed or it has to be raised. So that was one of the things that this council did to try to make sure that we don't have structures sitting after a fire for a long period of time. With that being said, I don't have anything else. We'll go to audience. Is there anyone in audience that would like to bring anything forward? All right. Correspondence, you have the International Falls Recreation Commission minutes from October 19th. Directly following this meeting is International Falls EDA meeting. Our next regular city council meeting is going to be Monday, November 7th. Just very briefly before this meeting, Councilor Kraus was asking who's going to be in town for that one. I am going to be in Florida that week, and Mike is going to be looking at deer. With that being said, I believe the other three are going to be here because Joe said he would come back.
I'll come back to town for the meeting, but yes, I'm on vacation that week and the week after.
Okay. You don't have to come back the week after. We'll handle it.
Okay, then I won't be at the committee of the whole meeting on the 14th.
Fair enough.
Leon, or Councilor Deitch, will you be here?
I sure will.
Okay, all right. I just want to make sure that if I'm going to come into town, that we have a meeting.
Fantastic. And it is my intention to be online and watch
Yeah, I
part of the
have
meeting.
no problem coming back as long as we have a quorum.
Yep.
That's not a problem at all.
Just can't vote. And then our City Truth and Taxation meeting is going to be on Monday, December 5th at 6 p.m. With that being said, we have nothing else on the agenda. This meeting is adjourned.